Nissan and Mitsubishi shares have been skidding after the arrest of Chairman Carlos Ghosn over allegations of financial misconduct. Well, Chery Kang is covering the story from the Nissan headquarters in Yokohama for us. Chery, what is the latest?
Hi there, Nancy. And we are seeing more developments this morning on this story, really after the bombshell allegations that we saw and, of course, arrest of Carlos Ghosn here. So NHK reporting a plea bargain deal with an executive that's very much involved in this investigation. We're hearing that this is a foreign national suspected of providing private residences to Mr. Ghosn free of charge. And of course, this is just a report at this point. We were not able to verify this report on our own. But this is very much in line with one of the allegations against Mr. Ghosn himself, because we're talking about a personal use of company assets. And that's one of the three, along with reporting his salary and also misreporting spending of company money as well. And of course, this kind of plea bargain deal related headlines will be even more damaging to his legacy as this turnaround king for this automotive company. And of course, very much in questions at this point, his future as the Renault CEO as well as the head of the alliance. Nancy?
Yes, Chery, it's an interesting one on this report of the plea bargain deal, because immediately when the revelations came from Nissan, the big questions were, how could this have gone on for several years? Because that is what the company has said. Many are wondering how it went unnoticed. And then today, how it came to fruition. So it'll be very interesting to get more information on that process. But also, you talk about the big bombshell that really it was when we heard about this news from Nissan. And that is precisely because of Carlos Ghosn's legacy, as you point out. He was seen as such a giant in the industry, having transformed Nissan and just given his position over this entire alliance. And many are asking the question today, what will his legacy be now?
Exactly. I mean, we're talking about a public company listed in Japan, and the chairman really having this financial misconduct for many years. And there was that internal probe for months now, according to Nissan CEO yesterday. And then we found out about the arrest and also the board moving to oust him this Thursday, all in one day. So it was a lot to take in just a matter of hours here. And really the head scratcher is the press conference by CEO Saikawa, because if you really listened for the details here, I mean, he's the guy who was appointed as the CEO for Nissan just April last year. So it hasn't been that long at the recommendation of Carlos Ghosn. But he had absolutely little good things to say about Carlos himself, as saying that it was too much power on one individual and he's going to fix that. So I think it's really curious case about what went down. It could be simply a case of him distancing the future of Nissan from Carlos Ghosn and his allegations of financial misconduct, but certainly a lot of question marks at this point.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.